because you're still learning about somebody. You can't expect somebody who's known you for a year, 2 years to know you on a level as if y'all have been together for 10.
Oh, absolutely not. It definitely takes a level of. For, we're speaking about trust too.
Yeah.
So, and in the biggest of it, that safe space is simply a level of trust.
Yes.
And as we all know, trust is very, very fragile.
Hello, beautiful people and fellow whiners, and welcome to another delayed but another episode of A Little Something, the number two wine about with your hostesses, Siobhan Camille.
And Ty and Michelle, hey.
Where sips get real and we wine while we whine about life, relationships, culture, and so much more on this here couch. So, grab a glass of your favorite red, white, rosé. Join us on said couch. No drinking and driving. It's February. Love somebody. Don't hit somebody.
Oh, well, that's a message.
It is. That's my message. It is second Wednesday. So this is the next one. Hey, y'all know we've been on Bruzake. Welcome back.
Hey.
It's second Wednesday since Let's Wine. We're gonna talk in the month of love about creating a safe space for him. Creating.
Oh, this is the space. Okay.
It ain't gotta be. Listen, it
In
ain't
the
gotta be.
heart. In love. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay. So it's no more hearts in this.
No, you gotta create a safe space and enhance it. See, yes. Mm-hmm.
So don't drop it.
I mean, I guess you could. I don't know your relationship. I don't know what your relationship look like. You gotta figure out. you gotta figure that out. I can't do nothing for
Thought
you.
it was.
Lord.
Psych. Oh God. Hey y'all. It's been a minute. We'd like to thank you for jumping right back in and joining us. I know you missed our faces, but we are back. And this is where we talk about our Papa Grapes experience. It's coming back.
Coming back. It's all coming back to me now.
So this is the part of the segment where we introduce our wines that we will be sipping on while we talk about the safe space for him.
Oh, that's that
This month, in the month of love, we decided to do red stuff.
Love based wines. Yeah, it's red
Oh,
today.
love based one. I know why. So I know why I picked this one. I know. So she said love based wines. Like real quick. Like of course y'all know I'm good for. Woohoo. She said so. We did agree on that, and then I had went to the store that everybody saying we're not supposed to go to no more, and that's something else. But okay, this real quick. Because I needed to go to Ulta because I needed some more lip oil. It was a thing. And I was like, I'm not going to another store because it's raining and I'm tired. And it's raining and people can't drive. So this store is closed and it got wine. I pray to the Lord that I find something. That was my train of thought while I buy this lip oil. So I bought the lip oil. Cause Ulta done changed some stuff. Either they done changed.
Ma'am. The wine though.
I'm telling you what happened though. Like I went in there to get the lip oil. They didn't have it, but I also wanted a pressed satin powder. And I couldn't find none in any like a pressed one, not the loose. I was like, what the heck is this about? So I gotta go Sephora tomorrow. Whatever. anyway, I was like, fine, I'll go to Target because clearly I still need to buy wine. I was still being responsible. Let's go. And it's Target, so they may have the lip oil. Yes, they had the lip oil. I got it. So yay. And I went in there and I looked. And all they had was rosé with all the Valentine stuff. And I don't drink.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, oh. Now they did have one rosé that I might actually go back and get. I know we're not supposed to be shopping at that store, but I saw it in that store, so I'm gonna go back and get it from that store rather than go to another store and try to find it because I'm not doing that. So, I saw that one. I was like, oh, maybe. I don't know. I left it there. I saw this one and was like, oh, it's supposed to be love-based wines. It's called The Collection. Say what?
Just so many things that could go with that. I'm not gonna do that today. No, thank you. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay, so mine is a product from Italy. This is a sweet red. I can't give y'all the year because I don't know. It's a Lazio Rosso sweet red wine. This thing, listen, this thing has the calories on it, amount per serving. Like this is a real label. Got calories. Yes. This is 5.5% ABV. So this is juice that I'm gonna be sipping, and that's all.
Oh, mine's is 13.5.
They collected all the wines. That's why they did the collection. They collected.
It say it's a red blend. It do say that.
And that's it. Mine just says sweet red vino.
I mean, it got a description on the back. You know, mine don't normally have that.
Mine doesn't. It has nutrition facts. Oh, and it's vegan. Hey, if you need a vegan one.
That's why
I got this.
call it.
I'm not lying. I didn't actually buy this. The man on the couch, it wasn't stolen stock. The man on the couch bought this because I just told him I needed something Valentine's-y, and the label is red and pink. There you go.
Look, sometimes
That's
mine is red and purple, or pink and purple, reddish pink and purple.
Well, that's what
sometimes that's all we got to go with. Okay, I was like, because all that, and also I saw a new, I think it's new, Menage a Trois, and I thought about getting that. But we done had so many Menage a Trois, I couldn't remember if we had that one on that, but it also looked like it might have been new. But also, I was not about to go through our list of 150 plus wines to find out. So, I left it there.
You can always filter that list. And y'all had for our fellow whiners, you can access our list if you come to our YouTube channel. There's a link to it in the description. And I also try to put a link if you're listening on your favorite podcast platform. So if you're looking for a wine recommendation, check the list.
We got a lot.
We got a lot.
Like a lot to the point I was like, I'm not about to look for that. It's fine. We've had things where we doubled up, so if it's a double up, it's a double up. But I do think it's new because it was like 0 calories or 0 something.
Yeah, I don't think.
And I was like, I don't think we've had that. So I don't know. I might be going back to that place that we're not supposed to shop at and get 2 wines. So.
Okay, so let's talk about this creating a safe space for him. You're married, so I'm gonna pass it to you.
Huh?
No. We're not gonna do that like Carl and them. Every time I ask the dudes a question, they get quiet or they go, huh? We're not starting the year that way. We're not starting the season that way at all. No, ma'am.
Okay,
you are married.
Yes, I'm married. We just celebrated 10 years. Okay. Creating a safe space for him, like for real, is important. But I feel my honest opinion in that is that it's customizable. Like that, it's fully customizable depending on the type of him you have. And I say him because we straight. So if you're offended, keep going. We don't care. I don't care. I don't have the energy to care about that right now. I don't. Okay. If it's 2025, if you ain't figured it out by now, if you still easily offended, baby, grow up. I'm 40.
You
I
gonna
ain't got
need
time.
tough skin these next couple years coming. So
Look, I'm 40. I don't have time. I have come to, upon that age, arrived at that age where, baby, go fight with yourself. Okay?
okay,
Go argue
so
with yourself. Go be upset in your corner and do what you got to do to fix your feelings. Okay? Because that's what I'm going to do. So you do it too. I don't. I'm not tiptoeing. So, at least not right now. Maybe when I got some sleep. Uh, but not right now. Anyway, I say it's customizable again, depending on your him. If you have a softer side of Sears him, then you know that safe space may require a little more tenderness. Um, for mine, in my relationship, which I can only speak to, fuck that nigga. Like, no, I'm just kidding.
oh,
I am just kidding. The safe space is different, and it's honestly different from time to time. Sometimes that safe space is oh, we putting on our boots, strap them up, let's go. You ride, I ride, let's go. You angry, I'm angry, I'm gonna ride with you. Yeah, baby, tell him. Oh, tell me what happened. You know, like who we got to fight. That's a safe space in some instances. Sometimes with him, it's a safe space of leave me alone. And I know that might rub some women the wrong way, but sometimes you leaving them alone is the safest space that you can provide.
for
Because
me,
you've been there talking or trying to pull it out or trying to drag it out and all of that, you're not going to do anything but irritate them if that's not the space or head space that they are literally in. We just dealt with some death in the family, and anybody who know me know me. I'm supportive, mama. I'm supportive wife. What you need, let me hold you in my bosom.
not the bosom.
In my bosom. Come on, baby. Cry here on my shoulder. Use my sleeve as your tissue. I am that person in those times. If you like, come on, baby. I got you. And this man looked me in my face and said, I don't need that right now.
Yeah.
Hmm? What you mean? It's death. What you like? Cry. Ugh. Like you said, I gotta hold you. So I had to deal with my own inner self, like,
Yeah.
and realize, no, you don't need that right now. Okay, cool. Back up. My feelings hurt a little bit, but damn. Also, I gotta realize that I had to let him process that. So, in that time and in that moment, the safe space was to leave him alone. And later on, other, situations, especially these last few months, have come about where safe spaces could be conversations. We saw the trend. We listen, we don't judge, and we realize we can't do that because we judge. I'm judging. I'm full Sagittarian judging. Okay, I'ma still love you. I'm not gonna treat you no different, but I'm judging you. Um, and him Leo fire self is same. Okay, that's just who we are, and that's why I said I'm speaking to us. Now there are times when a safe space could be humorous, cracking a joke, being silly, but I guess overall the safe space is recognizing what he may need at that time or want at that time, because sometimes what they need, they don't want it, and they don't care how safe you are. Bye. Um, but also, I think the flip side of that is knowing that being that safe space requires for you to have tough skin,
Ooh.
because sometimes that safe space they can lash out because they feel safer lashing out at you because they can't lash out at the situation. I'm, like
Yeah.
realistically, they can't lash out at the situation. They may not, they may still be processing it. So right now, the lash out is on you because you are safe. You are home. You are the comfortable, and we all know this. Any of us with some type of wisdom, the ones closest to you get hurt the most, unfortunately, because we do become that outlet of, oh, well, that's what we're doing. And do we have to sometimes correct it? Yes, but we also have to understand, okay, in this moment,
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to let you do this, but we're going to circle back to this because we're not going to do this again. Not in this way. We're going to have some conversations. And that's that. But I just, when I hear safe space in my old age now, I, creating that for him, it just depends. It's not. It doesn't look one specific way.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's fully customizable, and that now how do you do that, girl? I don't know. I be winging it. My creativity be like, do that. Try it. Yes, that worked. Do that. Try. Nope. Go back. Try again. Flat on play. Wrong.
You tried it.
I tried it. Yeah, and sometimes I come back. What were you thinking? So, but you're right. I was wrong. My bad. Okay. And yeah, and vice versa. Because being my safe space, even my sisters know. I don't know where that's gonna go.
Yeah.
True, we've been trying to be safe spaces for our siblings. I think that's our first practice for those of us who have siblings or our best friends. You know, um, yeah. So I think when we say safe space, we can't think. We shouldn't think black and white. We should think customization,
Mm.
and that's what that's where I'm at. Back to you, Miss Single. What's the safe space in the single era when you're dating and out here? Like, what they look like? Come on from your point of view, because we know. Shut up, y'all. Everybody's point of view ain't the same.
I think for me, so in the dating world, um, get you a foxhole and dig deep. I don't know. Like, listen,
Get
listen.
a fox? How you get a fox? Find, you mean? Oh, do we find one?
You
How we?
build one a foxhole. All you got to do is burrow it out. You build your foxhole.
Oh well, okay. So make a foxhole.
Make one or
Make it
find
yourself.
one. And if
That's
you
what she
see
said.
somebody that they gone and you need to burrow in, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I was just curious.
I think if you're dating, first and foremost, you need to build your own safe space because it's treacherous out here. I know we said last year it's a beach. It's war. It's a French's renegade out in these streets. So you, if you are fortunate,
Not renegade.
listen. Listen, it's Mad Max in these streets. It's the Hunger Games out here, okay? Insert dystopian movie line right here. That's what dating has become. It's gotten worse. It's only gonna get worse. Um, this
Katniss
is it,
Everdeen out in this.
man. Get your axe throwing, your bow and arrows. Get your life right. I think first of all, if you're fortunate enough in the dating world to find someone to date, again, we talked about this last season. Go way back there, y'all. Just go back there. About about what the f with dating, and again, my definition is getting to know someone. So first of all, in my getting to know you is getting to know if you are my safe space, and in getting to know you is getting to know if I can be a safe space for you genuinely. Because I may build a safe space, but I can't it is customizable, but I have boundaries, especially in dating. Right. So if you're like, yo, in my safe space, I need, like back in the green room days when they like with celebrities and stuff, I need my Skittles, I need my this,
Uh huh.
I need my Sprite, I need my, listen, I only have vegan and vegetarian options. So I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going, I can't be your safe space. If you coming over here looking for chicken, I ain't got that right now. I can't be your safe space. So I think that's part of it is knowing what safe space you can provide when
Mhm.
you're dating, um, and knowing where you're willing to flex, but finding out if that meshes. I am a monogamous dater, y'all. I don't like dating. I never like dating because I don't like dating multiple people because I like to focus so I can not miss anything.
Mhm.
The thing with me also is in my monogamy, I get bored. So that's the other reason that I'm a monogamous dater because when I was dating last year, and I am and am not dating now, but we'll get to that. Last year I was like, I'm a date, and I did, and I dated like three people. Like I was first date. Most dudes didn't go past the first date. I would say 20% got to a second, maybe two got to a third. Like because for a lot of it, I can't be your safe space. And I think with dating is different as well because I think a lot of men don't know either. I'm not gonna say they don't know what they want as a safe space. I just don't think. I think a lot of the safe space that they're looking for is relationship
Mm.
because there's a difference in a safe space when you're dating and getting to know someone because I don't owe you certain things, right? Like again, I don't owe you chicken and the full buffet. You can get these hors d'oeuvres, but I don't owe you a full entree, right? Like
Mhm.
if we are in a relationship, then yes, what I'm able to give you as a safe space will adapt. We can connect. We can have that conversation. And then in a marriage, three-course meal, all that things fully customizable to you. But that's like with anything. You get more customization options the more you level up. You get more skins the more you level up. For those who like video games. For me, I think I am dating someone exclusively at the moment. It's, it's complicated, y'all, because can't nothing ever be simple with me. But I try to, you know what? I'll say this: the root of our safe space, because I'm feel. I don't necessarily know if I fully feel safe because I'm just a shy person. I know it doesn't seem that way, but I am. So I'm leaning into being more vulnerable with him.
Who said it don't seem?
Oh, okay. Well, great. Yeah, I'm an introvert, you guys. I don't like people. So,
We can tell.
um, okay, that's great. So I gotta feel safe. For him, first of all, I'm a give what I get type person anyway. But I wanted him to know that I'm not gonna judge him. I don't judge. The cancer in me does not judge you guys. I love you. You can come
The
swim with me.
Sagittarius in me judges the hell out of you,
I'm
and I
not
still love you, but I'm a judge.
I'm
And
not gonna judge you.
the Bible, the Lord told me I can't, because He gonna judge me the same way.
I'm not judging you. But I think it's that. I it's been getting to know on that level, and I try to be a place where he can be open and honest with me, especially because there's distance. So that comes with a layer. It's
Mm-hmm.
complicated, you guys. Like safe spaces when you're dating or in a relationship is a whole lot about communication. Like you have to communicate. And it has to be verbal communication. It cannot be that, oh, I thought you knew. Because you're still getting to know this person. So you can't say,
Right.
oh, well, you know that on Wednesdays I do. Why would I don't necessarily know that about you. You know
No.
that when I click my neck 3 times, it means I'm irritated. No, I'm learning that about you because you're still learning about somebody. You
Mm-hmm.
can't expect somebody who's known you for a year, 2 years to know you on a level as if y'all have been together for 10.
Oh, absolutely not. It definitely takes a level up. For we're speaking about trust too.
Yeah.
So, and the biggest of it, that safe space is a level. simply a level of trust.
Yes.
And as we all know, trust is very, very fragile. If I
Absolutely.
tell you some of the things me and this y'all know the husband have been through, I'm gonna tell you right now, society, y'all internet girlies and men out here, oh, I'm a whole fool. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a whole fool. People don't we all the cliches. Girl, I'm stupid. He's stupid. We both should have left. It's never gonna work. Whole nine, y'all. You know? If you go by what you hear, because I'm not gonna say society fully. And I'm not going to say that because it's still so many married people out here that fully understand us,
Right.
and they've been married for 30, 40 years and 50 years. I don't know what's going on with this stuff. It's fine. But yeah, so that's why I won't say society. But it is a level of trust. It's a bond. And like she said, even when you're dating, I think it's been a long time since I've been dating. But when you're dating, you're still ultimately building that level of trust. And like she said, you do have those boundaries. Everybody comes with baggage. Everybody comes with their story, their history, their experience, their observations. They come with all of those things. So for real, it's a stranger that you're
Mm-hmm.
getting to know, that you're opening yourself up to, but not only you open yourself up to, you're allowing, they're opening up to you. So for me, my thought process, if nothing else, out of respect
Mm-hmm.
for your vulnerability, what can I do to make sure this space is safe? What can I do to make sure the privileged information that you're giving me, whether it be you telling me a feeling, you telling me a fear, you telling me something that made you completely excited, a happy time or a traumatic experience or a wonderful experience, you're telling me that, or you sharing that moment with me, you're trusting me to keep it in that space.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for because of what we hear a lot is, oh, guys they don't really open up to women because it always get thrown back in their face. That's, I hate the word always, yeah, because it don't always get thrown back in your face. Sometimes that can be a perception, which is why being that safe space, when I say, okay, we're going to circle back to something, you have to be careful in how you circle back to it,
Mm-hmm.
because they can look at that as, oh, you dropped the space, like you broke the space, like you what? Because you pulling this is using it against me, and you may not be using it against them. You may be using it as an example, but because that was a vulnerable moment, and how you're using it, I said how you using it. Now, women, I'm not talking about when you do it in anger, or when you do it in love. When you do it in love, okay, you still have to be careful, because it's been times when you can communicate with someone and you have no judgment, no ill will, but it is a dialogue going back and forth, and you pull up things from someone's past, or you pull up things from someone's vulnerable moment, where they can feel like, oh, well, wait, well, he can feel like that, you just gonna throw that, but you got to be careful and how you do that. And I think that's something that us women, or anyone who is creating in that type, or is trying to create a safe space, or in a relationship where they're trying to create that space, they have to be aware of, and be watchful with and diligent with how they move. Watch that tongue, because it can have a bite without you. It can be a little spicy. I used to think mustard was spicy. So if his feelings like my taste buds, then baby.
Oh my god. But you said a good point. I think overall is that it's basically about building trust.
Right.
That's what it is at the root of it. And I'll say for my situation, I think given the distance, and I have to
Mm-hmm.
preface that because distance adds a layer to a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, we not talking about like, oh, an hour, 2 hour drive. Our distance is real distance.
You
Um,
can reach the everything.
yeah,
Cross the river like you.
yeah, it's distance. We are distance.
I
And
don't care how you get there.
oh, okay. So I think the safe space that I create for him is being honest,
Mm-hmm.
ridiculously honest. And the thing is, in a lot of my past relationships, I've always been bluntly honest. It's a character trait. Some may consider it a flaw. Some may consider it a benefit. But it's who I am. I an oversharer. People have labeled me, but it's because I want the person I'm with or who is with me to make the true informed decision of who I am, good, bad, and otherwise. I am not one of those. We hide our flaws until after the. That's not me. You going? I'm gonna tell you in the beginning. You want which how you want me to lay it out? Like there are things that are going to come out later, absolutely, because you're still two human beings evolving in your journeys of life as individuals and as a unit. In dating and relationships, especially when there's distance, there has to be respect, there has to be communication, and those are the two bedrock foundations to build trust, right?
Mm.
So I don't try, and honesty. There has to be, because, and when I say communication, it has to be effective communication. There needs to be respect, communication, and honesty. That is how you build trust. Because without those three things, it's rocky. Like, what do you have? I tell him often where I'm at, who I'm with. I don't really go a whole lot of places, y'all. I be in the house. So there's that. But
Facts.
he knows a lot of where I go. And that includes when I go or hang out with the ex. Y'all seen him, the man on the couch, right? Because y'all have followed the journey of that relationship. If you've been with us for the past four years, we are now in year 5. Y'all have seen the progression.
It's
So
5. We 5.
this is year 5 we into, yeah.
Shucky ducky.
So and I haven't hidden any of that. And I will say one big thing where I've tried to build space and safe space and trust is this here podcast because I told him about it early, and he asked, "Well, what is it?" Here's the link. Because I am my full authentic self when talking to my sister. I have nothing. There's nothing said or done on here that I am ashamed of, that I wouldn't want somebody who's going to be in a relationship with me to know. And if my friendship with my ex makes you uncomfortable, well, then we're not gonna work.
Then we're not going.
Like there's just certain things because I'm being so honest to say this is me, you know, unabridged, unedited, unfiltered. Can you this is the safe space I give you is whole honesty. So I'm giving you the honesty of me so that you can then be honest with me, right? Like I am doing safe space by mirroring. Mirror my safe space because I'm giving you all of this. So with our distance, because especially with in any relationship, right? Infidelity and cheating is the big concern. We should not have, at least on my end, right? We should not have that. And so I'm telling you all of these things, and I'm hoping that it is then reciprocated. Now, again, we are dating, not an exclusive relationship, but I like to hope that if we have respect and open, honest communication, that when I ask you questions like, "Are you talking to someone else?" You're going to be honest. And I will say up until this point, because he and I have been talking for a year now, he's been honest. When I first asked him, and I'm not one of those people that doesn't ask questions you don't want to know. I asked him, "Are you talking to somebody else?" "Oh yeah, I'm talking to 2 other girls." "Oh, okay, that's cool." "Are you talking 6 months later or so, however many long? By the way, you talking to somebody else?" "Yeah, I'm talking to one other person. Like one. Oh, okay, so one's gone." Ask again later. "You talking about?" "No, I'm just dating you at this point." "Oh, okay." what about you? I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't. I got off the apps. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh no, my book closed. Like I'm
my
good.
book closed. And the last time I asked him, I said, are you still on the apps? He was like, they're on my phone, but the notifications are off, and they're like, I don't use them. They're deactivated, but they're not uninstalled. Okay, because again, we are still not in a relationship, so you know, if you don't want to go through the hassle of reinstalling and recreating, I understand that. There has to be, that is how for me a safe space with anybody, as she said, is based on trust. And so that is where a safe space foundation comes from. So for us women to build trust with men, we need to be respectful of wherever they happen to be in their life, in their day, in their moment. We need to be able to be a place where they can communicate, which means we need to also effectively communicate. Because someday you may not be able to be a safe space because your day was
Good.
shaky.
I'm
And you
about to
need to
say,
be able to say, listen,
baby, hold up. I love you. I really do. But right now, I don't have the mental capacity for it. You're gonna have to catch me. I can't do this right now. And this is me being married. I can't do this. Ugh, can't. Like not right now. Like not right now. Just
I'm not
give
a safe space because I'm in a mood and I may snap on you.
because
You
and
know?
then again, you have to be open
Mm-hmm.
yourself to receive. And if you all foggy brained in your feelings, you're not present
Mm-hmm.
at your best, then baby, that is it's gonna cause an argument. Okay? It's gonna cause an argument, it's gonna cause friction, it's gonna be some misunderstanding. That other person, he's going to feel you not being present. Like, let's get please understand, ladies, and I'm gonna say this. Let's stop thinking that, oh man, they don't have no feelings. They emotional. Even the most masculine of masculine, okay? They emotional, just like us. Sometimes they more emotional than us, but that's neither here nor there. They be having emotions, okay? Now, how they express them varies. We know that most of your most masculine men, they not about to let you see them, girl. But one way to help them to feel like if they needed to, I could be. You don't have to hide that from me.
Mm-hmm.
It's creating that level of trust. Um, is recognizing something might be off with him, and don't like what's wrong with you. I'm guilty of that. Even look, 10 years in, I still do that sometimes, and then be like, in my head, bitch, you wrong. You could have said that better. Well, it's out there now, so whatever. We're gonna ride with it this way. When in actuality, I could be like, no, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I'm still growing, y'all. I'm still growing. But anyway, I say that because y'all can beat me there.
Oh my
Can't say
Lord.
nobody told you. Y'all gonna beat me there possibly, but I'm gonna try to do better. But yeah, we gotta check it sometimes, but also be much. I'm not gonna say mature because that leaves a whole nother level of responsibility. I'm going to say respectful enough to say I literally can't do it. Like I said, we dealt with death. I knew that was a space as unfamiliar to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
I also know I don't process that the same way most people do. I even find it weird. So trying to assist or be a safe space for someone else, an adult, especially my spouse, my husband, I may not be. I don't think I'm equipped for this quite.
Mm-hmm.
Not. I don't. And me knowing that is true. I gotta find somebody who is. I have to figure something else out so that if I can't be that safe space, there's a professional that can. And doing that show hopefully translates to him, hey, I can't help you. I got no tools for this. But he's somebody who can, and I'm trusting you to trust them to work through what you need to work through. Um, yeah, and sometimes that's the safest thing you can do is to lead them to a professional.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing that is and not in the oh my god, you just need to go to therapy and do the work. Baby, we all need to go to therapy and do the work. Okay? Or just do the work.
Or
Shit.
just do the work.
Okay?
Get a book and do
Fumble
the
through
work.
it and figure it look, fumble through it and figure it out. We all need to do it. Realistically, that's what we all is doing. So
That part.
okay. Uh put your judgmental ass back. So I was gonna say I'm judgmental, but I also I can respect. But just know in my head I'm thinking some things. I might not say it out loud. But I might, if you ask. Um it's the Saggy. But ultimately, sometimes I think safe space gets thrown around and it kind of gets a bad rep. You didn't create a safe space for me.
Yeah, a safe space really is just a place where someone is comfortable to be themselves, to be their full, authentic self. Not have to put on a performance, not have to keep on the armor of God, not have to keep on all of the shields of the day.
Like, do you feel comfortable farting around your man? Don't ask me. I'm a lady. I don't fart, so that's different. But do you feel comfortable? Like, if you
Do you
have
feel comfortable taking your makeup off, taking your wig off,
not having no nails on your
taking the
fingers and
nails
they look
off?
like, oh my god, what just happened to your hands? Do you have feel comfortable knowing the back of your head ain't got no tracks and you can tell your baby, look, help me with this? Like,
Taking the push-up
can
bra off,
he?
taking the Spanx off, taking the waist trainer off.
Can he come to you and say, baby, look, I got a bump.
Can he come to you and say, "Hey, can you look on my back? Here's some tweezers."
Baby, look, I had my tooth hurt right here. Is it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can he say, ooh, I gotta go get this colonoscopy and I'm nervous?
Can he just come when you sitting on the couch and come lay on you? Sometimes it's really that simple as just
Can he
being.
come and just lick the side of your face? It's nasty as hell.
Please don't. That's not a safe space for me.
No, it's not a safe
That's
space
not a
for
safe
me
space for
either.
me. So I need you
But
to not do
still,
that.
I'm just saying, like,
No,
it's people out there, you know what I'm saying?
it
Can he
is.
come and can he come and just what is it? What's the little thing where you what's can he do that on your stomach randomly?
Mm.
And we now some of this stuff, yes, it's very like kitty and shit, X, Y, and Z. But those are signs of someone you have created a space safe enough for someone to share or do their with impromptu intrusive thoughts with because I have some and I'd be like, oh baby. You know, I was thinking about, you know, how many times we have had the conversation. And by the end of it, again, because we judge, we like, no, no, I haven't. Oh, you crazy.
Yo, you are my safe space if in public I can be me because I'm not worried about anybody else.
No,
I'm with you. I am the type of person because they play music in all types of stores. Honestly, and my music taste. If y'all ever seen my iPod, been in the car with me, y'all listen. I'm from here, there, everywhere. I know it all, and I will be in the grocery store. Yeah, wanna dance with somebody. I'm gonna sing the song. I'm gonna do a two step. I'm gonna dance around all of the things. You don't believe me? Ask the man on the couch because we will be in places still to this day. My best friend, ask her. Like if we are really friends, our sister Eureka, we were in LVLX one time, and I was just
yo,
doing
hold
something. I
up.
don't know.
Have we've been in the store? We've been in Walmart. and we heard something on the radio, and we will literally shoot down the other hour where the other one is and be like, and to look at the other one and they go, and having a ball because you feel safe.
You feel safe. You feel
And
safe.
everybody looking at y'all like y'all crazy.
And you're not even worried about none of them because y'all are in your safe space together. And that's it. That's it. And
And
that's what it is.
yes, and like in a relationship, he should be able to. Let me have a transparent moment. I know this is about creating safe spaces for him, but an example. I had gotten some test results that, or someone for my first mammogram, and they said they found something, and then I battled with myself. Do I want to say something? Do I not? X, Y, and Z. Da da da. And dealing with thinking about my aunt who passed, and it's a whole bunch of stuff that's going through my head. So I did say something. And while he was creating that safe space for me, I told him I don't want to think about it. I don't want to handle this way. I don't want to know. Just to keep going. Don't think about it. And the 2 days before I was supposed to go for my second, it was coming down on me the week before, but I was able to shake it. But for some reason, I woke up, I was like done crying. Now, I don't know right from the left. Nobody told, like, we don't know nothing, but emotionally, and I just couldn't stop. The space that was created for me in over the next 2 to 3 days, even after going and finding out, oh, it's nothing, it's benign, this, that, and the other. We're going to monitor, blah, blah, blah. It was still ongoing. And being able to have that space is the same thing. That's the example that I had. That's what I'm saying. And that's what they need as well. So, and it could be that it might be somebody passed or not passed, something happened 2, 3 years ago. And one day they finally just come out and say how they are truly feeling, how they processed it, if they're still processing it, their thoughts on it, and it might come out the blue, or you can see it come. But what is your response? I think that's something that we're just trying to bring attention to. How are we responding to our hymns in those moments to build and create those safe spaces? And let's just evaluate it, not debate about it, not try to tear it apart, but just simply evaluate it and move appropriately to your life. You just have to be aware of how we are reacting to things and how we are ultimately supporting our hymns. Okay, that's gonna be our February sign language.
I'm not dropping mine. I try to hold it close. Hold it.
Depends on how I feel.
Oh Lord.
It depends on, that's my judgment. I'm judging. Am I giving? Nope, drop it. Well, okay, well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna say, oh, that was good.
That was nice.
Nice and crisp. Cheers to that. So now we're gonna have our wine review.
Yes, cheers to that one. I'm with you.
It's been a while, y'all. You gotta bear with us. Come on, sissy.
Okay, so this is a I don't know the year, but it's a sweet red vino by Cantina Gabriel from Italy. It is 5.5% ABV. This is good, but I like sweet reds. So, this is a good selection. I appreciate it. This is a I smash. This is smash. We give our numbers at the
At the
why not?
right. You
But
smash or pass right now.
and I smash. I smash. I had two glasses. I smashed. I think also because it's only 5.5. This is good. This is a good. Actually, this is good for a romantic evening when you're not trying to get sauced and you want to remember the morning. You don't necessarily want to hang over. You not like y'all are in a good space. It's not like Valentine's with you again. When
Wow.
it's like I actually like you, so I want to remember this moment in the morning. Like, okay, let's just have something cute to sip on. Just cute, be cute. This is if you want to be cute.
Okay. That was a hell of a description. You again. What? I've had some of those days though. I have. And I'm pretty sure he had absolutely I'm sure he has too. Okay, look, y'all, I'm a
Uh-huh.
Sagittarius. I'm a handful, okay? Okay. I'm not ashamed. I've told anyone who's from day one when I was dating. I spoke. Right. Blame my dad. And my mom. And my grandmama. Okay? I had support. Sorry. Um
Smash
yeah.
your pass.
Smash for the collection.
The collection.
I will smash the collection.
That's a choice. Okay.
Okay. So this wine is the 2021 California Red Blend. It is 13.5 alcohol by volume. Um, the collection combines the best of carefully harvested grapes and perfectly balanced wines, bringing together a delight collection of pure winemaking artistry. This red blend, excuse me, this wine red blend is a perfect addition to your backyard grilling. Hmm.
I mean, I'm not grilling in February in in
I
this place.
mean, I
It's cold.
it made
It's
me.
cold.
We, girl, we is black. We grill we grill in the snow. What is wrong?
It's cold.
You are from New York. Y'all don't put the grill
Under 15 feet of snow, no ma'am.
out. Okay, touche.
No ma'am. No ma'am. And negative 10 degrees wind chill, no
You
ma'am.
right. And I'm not. You right because y'all codes won't freeze. Is it try this with pork loin or smoked barbecue brisket? I can see that. This does have a hint, like a very extremely. It had I not read what you compare it with, I wouldn't have thought about it. Like hint of smokiness to it. So I can see where barbecue, brisket, that type of thing, pork loin, that type of thing would go with this. I get it. It's not heavy.
Ooh.
It's not heavy. It tastes like a young grape. It tastes like they blended some young grapes. It doesn't say which grapes, but it does taste like they were pretty young in age. They might be fresh 21. Okay. We not minoring over here. We not doing no drinks. But they some fresh, some youngins. Okay. The grapes is. But no, this was nice. This was nice. I'd smash it. Smash this cork and try to preserve some of that. But yeah, I like it. It smells good too. Like It smells smoky. Only you can protect forest fights. Okay,
Oh,
well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for, well, thank you and welcome you back. We've been gone for a minute. Now we're back with another one. Thank you for joining us as we ramp right back up for 2025, y'all. We have missed you all. We have missed you all. We've missed each other because life has been life a little, like
life.
life a little,
Yeah.
like life a little. Okay, over here and over there and everywhere in between. So thank you all for bearing with us, staying with us, coming back. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We's back. And be sure to join us each and every week for more laughs, more fun, and of course, more wine. I am Taya Michelle.
I am Siobhan Camille.
And we will see y'all next week. And I don't think I'm ending this right because it's been that long. So bye.
There's nothing wrong with a
That's
little
what it
wine.
is.
Lord Jesus.
Why is my brain going like,
It's been like a year. We're
And
here though.
remember, Simba, remember. I
Oh,
remember as always.
there's nothing wrong with a little wine
Or
or a
a lot.